stay relatively even. I feel like as we go later in this game, T1 will have to answer some of Gen.G's tools that they have in their kit, which they kind of drafted into. Like, Gen.G knew what they were getting themselves into.
Yeah.
But, you know, how will they actually execute it to make their composition work?
And if somehow, like, one of these lanes went awry, like Doran made a mistake, or Chovy was able to catch Faker, get his flash early, and the prio leads for T1 weren't there, I think this game could have looked completely different, right? Like, T1 also knew what they were getting themselves into this draft, which means they need to take that pressure and never let it go, and so far that's been incredibly successful for them. Their Dragon give was not for free, and they keep putting this pressure on. This Rise is going to be incredibly useful at trying to keep these melees at bay as well. Faker went for Rod of Ages. We'll have Sarah, who's going to be relatively safe. Not that he's like tank Rise, so we've seen in the past, but he's going to be relatively safe in the front line. And if he gets enough gold here from sitting in these side lanes, sitting on those turrets, it's going to be hard to pick him, and then Jin is super far away, and then suddenly you could see a world where T1 actually can just straight up team fight. With the lead they have, almost feels advantageous for them if they can get enough money in those wallets.
Yeah, absolutely. For now, it's just a lot of playing around vision, trying to set up a bunch of deep wardage here for T1 around the Otacon, it looks like. Which, always an interesting objective. The Sivir here into the Bard. Felt like a good choice for Ruler, expecting it. His owner, so fast, just sprinting at Canyon, has to push him away.
Crazy. And if it's not T1, you're probably like, well, that's a Jin comp. I don't know if they're doing Otacon on spawn, right? But with no vision, and the fact that T1 wasn't showing on the map, they gotta send some people over there and clear that vision. You never know who's gonna lurk in that brush either. It's not the most engage-heavy composition here for T1 in terms of catching people when you're clearing vision. And it is a Rel this time around, not a Bard that's face checking, but you gotta be respectful. And Gen.G are doing exactly that as Ruler is pillared.
You can see they were thinking about it. Oh, that's a nice little binding into two. And now we get this ult coming in. We have the Realm Orb for Vision. And Faker, of course, who is going to take it. Faker no chill in this game. And that Rift Herald just gets dropped down for basically no value. Remember that it was a Rift Herald for Faker getting the bottom turret?